And we welcome you live to the Union Broadcast Booth, day number 4 of the 2023 Single A State Tournament, live on mylocalradio.com. Good morning, everybody. Elan, Olliff, as we get ready. Well, my name is Elan Olliff, excuse me, as we get ready for this broadcast, this game between the two number 1 seeds. It's the Douglas Cats and the Powell Pioneers, both battling to keep their seasons alive, as each team has one win on the day, and it's going to be high pressure, high intensity for both of these two squads. We're about 15 minutes away from first pitch. When we come back, we will set the scene. You're tuned into our pregame show brought to you by Big Country Properties with Bobby Dolzall, 307-782-3556. We'll be right back after this on the 2023 Single A State Tournament presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dolzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the Log Cabin on Bear River Drive.
And we welcome you back to the Union Broadcast Booth. Time for our scene set today, brought to you by El Paso All-American Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. Well, for each one of these teams, they won their district titles, and now they find themselves playing for their lives for this state tournament. For the Powell Pioneers, they got off to a hot start against Sheridan 7-1, then shut down the Oilers 9-2. But it all came to a halt last night when the Cody Cubs put up 17 unanswered runs on them. Final score was 17-0 in 5 innings. And Cade Queen got the start. He took the loss. Then Aiden Greenwald came in relief, struggled to find the zone, as that was going to be double-digit walks for this Powell pitching staff. For the Douglas Cats, they win a close game on day 1 over the Green River Knights 10-9 thanks to a walk-off error in the bottom of the 7th for the number 1 team in the West. Then the next day, they would take on the Cody Cubs. It was a 1-run game going into the final 2 innings when Cody outscored them 12-0 going into the end of that one, winning that one 17-5. Then the Cats would walk off the Level Mustangs in 5 thanks to a 3-run shot by Cameron Spence, 15-3. Each team with 1 loss, so it is an elimination game. So that is what at stake. The winner will move on to the final day of the state tournament to play for a state championship. You're tuned in to the scene set today, brought to you by El Paso All-American Mexican Restaurant. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have more on the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this. Power tools. Every driver deserves quality parts. Practical and cool. So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy?
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Covalos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Helping young people grow into productive adults is like putting a puzzle together. Each aspect of life is equal to one puzzle piece. Restful sleep, a healthy breakfast, a positive experience at home before school sets the tone for the whole day. Positive student interaction with teachers, district staff, coaches, and peers all add to the puzzle. At Uinta County School District Number 6, we work hard to make each puzzle piece meaningful and powerful for every student. By working together, we can help every student grow into a masterpiece. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming when benefits matter.
And we welcome you back to the Union broadcast booth. Normally we would have our pregame coach show brought to you by the Bullock Agency of Wyoming for when benefits matter, but we hope to have a postgame coaches show with the winner of this one, Travis Mortimer of the Douglas Cats, taking on Jason Borders and the Powell Pioneers. We're going to go ahead and move on to our keys to the game brought to you by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Call 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. They also do critter ladders, cement troughs, and cattle guards. For the Powell Pioneers, as they will recite the Players American Legion Creed. But for the Pioneers, it's going to be having a short memory and getting off to a hot start. I think it's going to be very, very important for the Pioneers in order to have a hot first inning to set the pace well here. For the Douglas Cats, I think it's going to have to be a low-scoring affair, I feel like, against Cade Queen in order for them to give themselves a chance. We're going to go ahead and go radio silent for our national anthem.
Whose broad stripes
And we are ready to go here in an elimination game between Powell and Douglas. Time for our starting lineups. Brought to you today by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc. We're on your team. Get all your camp shirts, whatever you need, custom t-shirts done at Varsity Inc. in Evanston. Varsity Inc., we're on your team. For the assigned visiting team, the Powell Pioneers, it'll be the shortstop Brock Johnson leading off. Jet Schwan, the catcher, bats second. Cade Queen, the pitcher, bats third. Trace Dennerson, the center fielder, will be in the cleanup spot. Aiden Wanalock, the second baseman, will bat fifth. Ryan Cortez, the left fielder, bats sixth. Dalton Worstel, the right fielder. Cortez, the left fielder. Dalton Worstel, the right fielder, will bat seventh. Jacob Gibson, the first baseman, will bat eighth, and Ethan Welch, the third baseman, will bat ninth. The defensive alignment for the Douglas Douglas Cats. I heard someone say Bearcats and it threw me off. The Douglas Cats. It's going to be Cash Lenzen catching Lane Kerr. Tanner Johnson at first base. Malachi Lennon at second base. Caden Robertson at shortstop. Chase Holler at the hot corner at third base. Louis Lepe in left field. Tegan Boyson, at center field, and Cameron Spence in right. Of course, they will all be facing off, the Pioneers that is, will be taking on Douglas Cats. Lane Kerr, 32 and a third innings pitched in 14 appearances, 4 starts, a 3-3 record, 5 saves on 6 opportunities. 27 hits, 21 runs, 13 of them earned, 13 walks to 27 strikeouts, and an ERA of 2.814. So that is how that sets up. Here we go, Pioneers in the orange. And the Douglas Cats, the designated home team, in the white. Brock Johnson, Jet Schwan, Cade Queen going to lead things off for Coach Jason Borders and the Pioneers. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from the Union broadcast booth. Here's the situation. Winner of this game will play tomorrow at 11 a.m. They'll either be playing Cody in a state championship series, or they will be playing Torrington in a winner gets to the state championship game, depending on how our 4 o'clock game between the Tigers and the Cubs go tonight. Here's Brock Johnson to lead things off. Lane Kerr steps back, and the young righty delivers the first pitch at 12:58, and we are underway with ball 1. 1-0 on the way. That one misses inside for the strike zone, rather. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good cutter there from Kerr. The 1-1 to Brock Johnson. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Johnson stepping out of the batter's box, resetting. The 1-2 on the way. Swing and a chopper down the third base line, foul. And we'll do it all over again at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jet Schwan, Cade Queen, the next 2 up for the Pioneers. And the 1-2 on the way. That one misses down low in the turf. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brock Johnson, who has had himself a very productive state tournament. Before last night, he'd only gotten out once on 6 attempts at the plate. The 2-2 on the way. This is low, and we got a full count. The young right-hander, junior Lane Kerr, on the mound for the Cats in a must-win game to keep their season alive. 3-2. Chopper hit towards the shortstop, picked up by Robertson. Throw over to first in time for out number 1. I'll now bring up Jet Schwan, the catcher. As Schwan will come in. Cade Queen on deck. Trace Dennerson in the hole. Nobody on. 1 down here in the top of the first. Kerr steps in, deals the first pitch to Schwan. Misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Pretty full crowd here for a Saturday afternoon. The 1-1, or 1 o'clock game. 1-0, fouled, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Schwan, the catcher, has done a good job manning the plate this tournament for the Pioneers. Had some uncharacteristic mistakes passing balls in the first inning against Cody. The 1-1 on the way. This is inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Schwann, actually it hit him, so it'll put him on. And with 1 on, the Pioneers get someone there as Cade Queen, the pitcher, will step in, the 2023 Single A West Player of the Year. Cade Queen. First time Douglas and Powell have played in the postseason. 3rd time overall. Powell winning the first 2 matchups. Check swing, and it bounces off the barrel. The bat foul. 0-1 count to Cade Queen. Trey Stenerson on deck. Aiden Wanalock in the hole. Comes with the ball behind his back. Care with the 0-1. Misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Through 2 batters' face, it's been a 6-3 ground out for Brock Johnson, and he hit Jet Schwann for lane care. The 1-1 to Queen. Swing and a fly ball into the first base area. Making the grab is Tanner Johnson for out number 3. And it's 2 down, 1 on for Trey Stenerson. The power of the lineup. Hit 2 booming doubles off of the green wall on day 3. And they call a balk, actually, on Care. So Queen moves to second, or Schwann moves to second. And it's not a pop-out. Queen still alive. So it's 1-1 count with 1 down. Queen puts this one into center field. In and out of the glove of Lennon. Rounding third, heading home. Throw home is not going to be in time. Schwann scores. Queen with the RBI. And it's 1-0 Pioneers early. I'll now bring up Trey Stenerson. So this game switches on a dime. Goes from Cade Queen popping out to a balk getting called, putting Jet Schwann in scoring position, and Cade Queen brings him home. Stenerson, first pitch, chopper at the third baseman. Throw across the diamond in time for out number 2. Good play there by Chase Haller. That's 2 down. The runner holds. Two down, runner on second is Cade Queen. I'll now bring up Aiden Wanalock. Second baseman, Ryan Cortez on deck, and Dalton Worstel in the hole. Chopper hit at the first baseman, easily picked up by Johnson. He'll toe tap the bag, and that's the end of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, and 1 left on. We're off to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Powell on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At Y-Hi, We're With You is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Bottom of the first, Powell with a 1-0 lead Here's the starting lineup for Travis Mortimer and the Douglas Cats. You've got Tegan Boyson, the center fielder, leading off. Caden Robertson, the shortstop, bats second. Lane Kerr, the pitcher, will be number 3. Chase Holler, the third baseman, in the cleanup spot. Cameron Spence, the right fielder, will bat 5th. Luis Lepe, the left fielder, bats 6th. Malachi Lennon, the second baseman, bats 7th. Cash Lenzen, the catcher, bats 8th. And Tanner Johnson, the first baseman, bats 9th. The defensive alignment for Jason Border and the Powell Pioneers, it's going to be Jacob Gibson at first, Aiden Wantelock at second, Ethan Welch at the hot corner at third, Brock Johnson at shortstop, Ryan Cordes in left, Trey Stenerson in center, Dalton Worstel, the right fielder, and Jet Schwan catching Cade Queen in his second attempt here at the state tournament on the bump yesterday. Queen went one inning, 2 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk to 2 strikeouts on 27 pitches. Boyson will lead things off for the Cats. Righty versus lefty as Queen takes his time, kicks and deals his first pitch, misses up and away for ball 1. 1-0 count to Boyson. Pitch from Queen. Misses high, 2 balls, no strikes. Robertson and Kerr, the next 2 up for the Cats. 2-2 on the way, or 2-0 on the way. 3 straight balls from Queen. Needs to settle down here a little bit. 3-0, a chance to get back into this one. Catches the low away corner for strike 1. We've seen this a lot in American Legion ball. 3-0 count can often lead to comebacks for pitchers because you get a free pitch, and now you just need to make 1 pitch, as Queen does exactly that, and it's a full count. Working his way back from 3-0. Queen, glove in front of the face. Slow kick, the 3-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. Great job by Jet Schwan to hang on to that. And that's out number 1. I will now bring up Caden Robertson, the shortstop for the Cats. 1 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the first for Douglas. Queen and Schwan trying to get things going. The first pitch. Swing and a fly ball into right field. Worstel ranges over, makes the grab for out number 2. So 6 pitches and 2 outs for Cade Queen. And I'll bring up Lane Kerr, the pitcher. Coming into the state tournament, he was on a roll as Chase Holler, the cleanup man, stands on deck. If they can get to him, then you'll have Cameron Spence, who hit the homer yesterday. As Kerr skies this one into center field, Stenerson just takes a few steps back and makes the grab for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down. 5, 6, 7 pitches for Queen. And we're off to the second. Powell with a 1-0 lead. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe.
I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family.
I buckle up because it keeps me safe. Go Pokes, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Do some good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
2 balls, 1 strike on Ryan Cortez, the leadoff man, as we go to our Kazine's Ace and Furniture fan cam. Big thank you to each one of these fan bases who have been great all week. Of course, you've got the Douglas Cats and the Powell Pioneers. Kazine's Ace and Furniture. Ace is placed with the helpful hardware folks as the 2-2 is popped up towards third in foul territory. Holler makes the grab for out number 1. Here comes Dalton Wurstel. As he steps in, Wurstel, the right fielder for the Powell Pioneers. First base to Wurstel. Swing and a fly ball high into right field. Johnson ranges back and makes, Spence ranges back and makes the play for out number 2. Two outs, nobody on. So I'll now bring up Jacob Gibson. First pitch to Gibson. Catches the up part of the zone for strike 1. One on the way. Called strike 2. 0-2 count now to Gibson with 2 down. Nobody on here in the top of the first. 0-2 misses inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two down. The 1-2. Up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Down 0-2. Gibson has worked this thing back to level. Try to load this count up or give himself a chance here. And the 2-2 on the way. Swing and a chopper headed towards the shortstop. In and out of the hands of Robertson. And there's no play. He'll reach on the error. And 2 down and 1 on. That'll bring up Welch. So 2 down, 1 on for Ethan Welch. It's going to go down as an error on the shortstop. As Welch, the bottom man of the order, chance to turn it back over towards the top and gets away from Lenzen. Going towards second easily will be Gibson on the wild pitch. So 1 ball, no strikes. Brock Johnson stands on deck. Chance for Powell to double their lead with Gibson on second. Kerr delivers the 1-0. Check swing. Peels down to second. He did not. 2 balls, no strikes. Brock Johnson and Jet Schwan, the next 3 to go for Powell. 2-0 on the way, and that one catches the zone for strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Ethan Welch, the third baseman, number 9 hitter for Coach Jason Borders. 2-1. Called strike 2, and then we got a Ballerina count, 2-2. 2 down, 1 on, 2 balls, 2 strikes, top of the second. A lot of 2s on that Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Powell trying to put another 2 up there. Welch waits and finally calls a time. Kerr was really taking his time getting the sign from Lenzen. Goes back into it. Checks the runner at second. Now comes set around the chest, the 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Lane Kerr gets out of that mini jam. So no runs come in on no hits. It's 1-0 Powell going into the bottom of the second. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Bottom of the second inning, and the Powell Pioneers lead this one 1-0, though the designated visiting team is Cade Queen will go out there. Right now, Queen, good start in the first inning, only 8 pitches thrown when he faces those 3 batters. So he's being effective and saving energy there. That would be big for Coach Jason Borders if they can get out of here just using one arm. Still available for the Pioneers. You've got, of course, Jacob Gibson could come tomorrow. Brock Johnson, the Single A Pitcher of the Year from the West, could definitely be available. Trey Stenerson. There is a lot of guys that you could bring in for the Powell Pioneers if they are successful today. Here's Chase Holler, the third baseman. His first at bat. And it'll be righty versus righty to start us off here in the bottom of the second. First pitch from Queen. Misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. The man standing on deck is the man who hit the 3-run shot to end the game yesterday, Cameron Spence. For next pitch to Holler. Finds the zone. Good-looking fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Chase Holler. Cameron Spence and Luis Lepe, the next to go. The 1-1 on the way from Queen. Swing and a fly ball headed towards right field. It'll go out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chase Holler. Queen steps and the 1-2. Swing and a liner into right field, in for a leadoff single for Chase Holler, and that's the first base runner for the Cats. Here's Cameron Spence, who has proved how dangerous he was yesterday. A double and a 3-run shot. 5 RBIs for Cameron Spence against Lovell just 24 hours ago. Queen now goes into the stretch. Comes set. And the first pitch to Spence. Misses down low and away for ball 1. Luis Lepe on deck. Malachi Lennon in the hole for the Douglas Cats. The 1-0 on the way. Runner takes off. Great throw by Schwann, but it's off of the outstretched glove of Johnson, who came over from short to try to make the play. Rolls into center field. Stenerson was covering that one. 2 balls, no strikes to Cameron Spence. Runner on second now. So he gets a stolen base. Queen comes in, and the 2-0. Bunt shown by Spence. Pops that one foul, and it's 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike for Cameron Spence. Runner on second now is Chase Holler. Reached on a leadoff single and stole second. So a long strike, 2-1 count to Spence. Queen lets that glove rest on his left knee. Now comes set, righty versus righty. The pitch. Chase one outside. 2-2 count. Nobody down. Runner in scoring position for the Cats. I guess they called a strike on the stolen base, so that is a strikeout swinging and 1 down. That'll bring up Lepe. The left fielder, the pitcher, got the win. Broke the Douglas team win record with his 11th win yesterday afternoon. First pitch, a foul. Luis Lepe, the Single A East pitcher of the year, and the super senior. The 0-1 on the way. Misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lepe. Malachi Lennon stands on deck, and Cash Lenzen, the catcher, in the hole. 1-1 count to Lepe. Runner on second is Holler. Queen comes set. And the 1-1. Misses high. 2-1 counts. One down via the strikeout to Cameron Spence. 1-0 Powell on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2-1 on the way. Lepe chases some high heat for strike 2. And we've got a 2-2 count. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Powell. Runner on second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 down. Queen out of the stretch, and now the 2-2 as he takes his time. The pitch misses away. Full count. Chase Holler stands on second. He singled and got there via the stolen base. Big opportunity here for Lepe. The 3-2. Swinging a fly ball into left, foul, and we'll do it all over again. Malachi Lennon standing in the on-deck circle. First 2 days of the tournament, he was rocking some work gloves, some ranch-style work gloves as his batting gloves. Now he's got some more traditional batting gloves, so to speak. Lepe now taking his time getting back into the batter's box. Big thank you to Buckle Up for Life Wyoming for sponsoring our broadcast here today. 3-2 on the way to Lepe. Swing, and this one into shallow center field, in and out of the glove of Brock Johnson. And Lepe will reach on the air. And Borders wants to have a conversation here. And Borders trying to argue that Johnson made the catch and that it was the transfer where he dropped it. But the umpire saying, no, we just flat out dropped it. So 1 down, 2 on, as the error will go against Brock Johnson. Here comes Malachi Lennon, the second baseman. First and second for the Cats. First pitch. Misses. If it missed, it didn't miss by much. Had to have been just away. 1 ball, no strikes to Malachi Lennon. Comes set and the 1-0. This one lifted foul over the right field line. Count level at 1. He comes set. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and pops that one up into the shallow center field. Infield fly rule was called by the umpire. And that'll be a pop out to the shortstop. So 2 down, 2 on, and that'll bring up Cash Lenzen. Left-handed catcher batting. Seeing a little bit more of that in American Legion Baseball, as pointed out by my broadcast partner the first 2 days, Cody Beers. And we're running low on balls, so the umpire is going to run over and get some more. So the runner on second is Holler. The runner on first is Lepe. Holler singled to start the inning, then stole second. Lepe reaches on an error on the shortstop. Brock Johnson. Lenzen now, 2 down. First pitch to Lenzen, misses away. 1 ball, no strikes. Tanner Johnson on deck. Tegan Boysen in the hole. 1-0 misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Queen thrown 26 pitches so far. Comes set and the 2-0. Down low through 30 count. We'll see if Queen can work his way back into it as we've seen already today. Probably a red light for Lenzen, so a chance to groove one in there if you're Queen. Catches the zone for strike one, so that's exactly what he does there. Just puts it right down Main Street. Now he's got to make one more pitch to get back into this. The 3-1 swing and a foul, and that's exactly what Queen does to get this thing back full. 2 outs, 2 on. Keep your eye on the runners. Queen comes set, and the 3-2. Low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So you got Holler on third, Lepe on second, Lenzen on first. It's the first walk given up by Queen. He'll go out of the lineup to face off against Tanner Johnson, the number 9 man. First pitch to Johnson. Swing and a miss at a fastball right down the middle. Here it is. See if you can catch it, says Cade Queen. 0-1 count, glove in front of his face. From the windup, 0-1. Swing and a slow roller back to Brock Johnson at short. Throw to first, and the inning's over. Nobody comes in. Queen gets out of the jam. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 left on base. 1-0 Powell heading into the UNTI Vision third inning. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Top of the order due up for the Powell Pioneers as we begin the top of the third, brought to you by UNTI Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. Well, the vision for the Powell Pioneers is to get more runs on this board. The vision for the Douglas Cats do the same after holding the Pioneers scoreless. First pitch to Brock Johnson, taken on the outside for a strike 1. Johnson 0 for 1 today, grounded out towards the shortstop. Last time up, Jet Schwan stands on deck, Cade Queen in the hole. Next pitch misses away from Johnson. 1 ball, 1 strike. As Care delivers the 1-1. Misses in and high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Care 31 pitches thrown so far. 1 strikeout, no walks. Pitch right there for strike 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brock Johnson. And the 2-2 on the way. This is low. Full count to Johnson, who will try to work his way back on base, give themselves a chance. 3-2 on the way. Misses high, full count walk for Brock Johnson, so the leadoff man gets on for the first time in this game for the Pioneers. Here comes Sean. He was hit by a pitch. The box sent him to second, then Cade Queen with the RBI single. It'll be Queen on deck, Stenerson in the hole. Kerr throws back to first to check up on Johnson, and he's back no problem whatsoever. Hardly any wind right now. The flag's pretty still. Bunt shown, throw down to first, and that'll be called a strike on Schwann. Here, one on the way. Swing, that one, ooh, hits Kerr right on the ankle. He goes down, and they're going to check on him. Schwann reaches first. And Schwann gets there. They're going to check on Kerr to make sure he's okay. That is scored as a single for Schwann, of course. And now first and second, nobody down for Cade Queen. Lane Kerr took that one, it looked like, around the ankle. But he seems to be okay as they're having a conversation right now. Cade Queen will be the new batter. Trey Stenerson on deck, Aiden Wanalock in the hole. Queen 1 for 1 with an RBI single. That scored Jet Schwann from the same spot. We saw that same thing happen earlier in the tournament. I believe it was the Lovell Casper game. And it was after a few pitches thrown by the Casper pitcher when they decided to pull him. Adrenaline runs high in these situations. We'll see if it's just adrenaline that is helping Lane Kerr, this junior from Douglas, pitch through this, or if he really is okay and that looked worse than it really was. Nobody out. Runners on first and second for Cade Queen. He's 1 for 1 today. Comes in. Big opportunity for Powell to get some more here. Kerr comes set. And the first pitch to Cade Queen. Swing and a fly ball into left field. Lepe giving chase, and they make so. Almost made the catch. He ran to the right spot. The glove looked like it was there, but it drops down for a loud strike one. Queen lost, or excuse me, Lepe lost his hat, his glasses, everything, trying to make that play. Stenerson stands on deck for Powell with the Wanalock in the hole. The 0-1 to Cade Queen. The player of the year puts down a bunt down the third base line. Throw to first. Not in time. The ball came out of Tanner Johnson's glove anyway. Bases loaded for the Power. Trey Stenerson with a bunt single by Cade Queen. Wow. Here comes Stenerson, the home run leader in the single A. 13 dingers. He's threatened twice here. First pitch misses away, ball one. Nobody down, bases loaded. This is the opportunity Powell has been looking for to get themselves back into this one. The pitch, swing, and a chopper into left field. Here comes Johnson. Here comes Schwann, and it's a 2-run RBI single for Trey Stenerson. And that is a 3-run lead for the Pioneers on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard with nobody down. Runners on first and second for Aiden Wanalock, who grounded out to the third baseman to end the first. First pitch to Wanalock, squares the bunt and brings it back high, ball one. Well, this is what Coach Borders has been wanting, a response after what happened last night against Cody. The 1-0 on the way. Shows the bunt. Misses for a ball. I'm sure everybody was wondering, what does Powell do after what was probably the worst loss of the season for them less than 24 hours ago? Now they're here. Maybe this early game helps, as it is a shorter turnaround time, less time to think about it, as that one's popped into left. Great run by Caden Robertson into the left field. The shortstop makes the catch for out number one. So I'll now bring up Ryan Cordes. Popped out to the third baseman last time up. Runners on first and second. Runner on second, Kate Queen. First, Trey Stenderson after the two-run RBI single. First pitch just misses away. Ball one for Cordes. Well, Care now through 2 1/3 innings pitched with 3 runs, one of them earned, as that one is bunted, and it looked like Lenzen lost it in the sky. Foul, 1 ball, 1 strike. Cordes, then Worstel on deck, Gibson in the hole. Runners on first and second. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of third, brought to you by UNTI Envision. 2 already in for the Pioneers. Swing and popped up foul over the Union broadcast booth. Union, everything else is just internet. 2 come in for Powell. Started with a walk, 4-pitch walk to Brock Johnson, single by Jet Schwann, then a 2-run RBI single. Runners going. And the double steal happens, moving everybody to scoring position. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ryan Cordes. Jet Schwann with the single after the 4-pitch walk by Brock Johnson. A single by Cade Queen, then a 2-run RBI by Stenderson. This one, grounder to the shortstop, throw to third, gets the out. No, he's under the tag. He's under the tag, and it's an RBI for Cordes. That scores Queen. Stenderson goes to third. And Coach Mortimer wants to have a conversation here. Wow, what a play here on that game, as Stenderson looked dead to rights, but he got under the tag is what the umpire says at third. It is 4-0. And now if you're Douglas, you got to shake that one off. 4-0, 1 down, runners on the corners for Dalton Worstel. Big opportunity here for Powell if they can continue this one. Jacob Gibson on deck, Ethan Welch in the hole. Cordes popped out to the third baseman Holler last time, flew out to the right fielder Spence the last time up. Cordes at first, Stenderson at third. First pitch in there for an 0-1 count. Three hits in this inning by Pioneers batters. Oh, checking up on Cordes. No errors in right now, 2 on. 0-1 to Wurstel. There goes the runner for second. That is way into center field. Here comes Stenerson. Wurstel will advance to third on the throw, and it's 5-0 Powell. Called ball. That's the second error of the game for the Cats. Cortez goes to third on that error. 1 on, 90 feet away with an out. This one, chopper down the third base line, and he says it's fair. Holler saying it's wanted to know why it wasn't foul. The umpire judges it fair, and then reaching on an infield single is Wurstel. Here comes Gibson. This is what Powell, I think, was hoping, this type of reaction. 4 runs coming in this inning with 190 feet away. Gibson reached on an error on the shortstop last time up. Kerr gets the sign from Lenzen. And the pitch. Showed bunt, but he pulls it away. Too low. 1-0 count. Welch, strikeout victim, due up next. And then you've got Brock Johnson, who started this inning on deck. Comes set. And the 1-0. Tries to lay out there for a bunt. Misses that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on third. Cortez, runner on first. Wurstel. Tell you what, Gibby really dove for that bunt. Really wanted to put the ball in the bat there. 1-1 to Gibson. 1 down, 2 on the corners. The 1-1 on the way. Runner goes. Called strike. And they're not going to worry about Wurstel. So he'll take it on defensive indifference. Here's a 1-2 to Gibson. 1 down, runners in scoring position. Kerr with the ball behind his back. The junior comes set. And the 1-2. Gibson, fly ball into right field. Giving chase is the first baseman. Johnson looks like he might have lost it in the sun. It'll drop for a foul, and we'll do it all over again at 1-2. Gibson with an RBI opportunity here. Already 4 in for the Pioneers. Looking to book their ticket to the final day of the state tournament and potentially a rematch with Cody. Gibson comes set, the 1-2. Swing, and this one is a slow roller towards Lennon. Throw to first, in time for out number 2, but scoring is Cortez. So a sacrifice RBI for Gibson, and it is 6-0 Powell on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Gibby greeted as if he had an RBI single. He did what he needed to do to get the run in. Here's Ethan Welch. Strikeout victim last time up. First pitch into center field for an RBI single for Ethan Welch. 6 runs in for the Pioneers, and it's 7-0 Powell on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. I'll now bring up Brock Johnson as Powell has gone throughout the entire order here in the Uinta Iron Vision, top of the third. Johnson, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Comes set, and the pitch. Misses away, 1 ball, no strikes. This is an elimination game. Winner of this game will play in the final day of the state tournament. The loser will go down as one of the top 4 teams in the state in the single A division in 2023. Johnson fouls that one over the right field line. 1 ball, 1 strike. If this score holds up, here is the situation. Powell will play tomorrow. If Torrington beats Cody, then they would play Torrington in a proper semifinal game. find out who would play Cody in a winner-take-all state championship game. If Cody beats Torrington, then Powell would have to beat Cody twice in order to be the state champions. 1-2 count to Johnson. Swing as the runner goes, heading towards foul territory in right field, and that'll drop, and we'll do it again. That Torrington-Cody game schedule gets started at 3:45 with our pregame show, 4 o'clock first pitch. Torrington just coming off of probably the game of the year candidate. Just 24 hours ago, a 1-0 85-minute game win over Casper. The winning run coming in the top of the 7th. Hit by Nolan Long, the RBI. The 1-2 to Johnson, misses low. There goes Welch on the run. He'll steal second. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Johnson. Pioneers aren't done yet. Runner in scoring position for Johnson. Comes set around the belt. And the 2-2 on the way. Up high, full count. Care, 64 pitches thrown in this one. Full count offering. Coming to the Single A West pitcher of the year. Missed it. Much to the chagrin of the Douglas faithful, here comes Coach Mortimer as Johnson works his second walk. And that is the second walk of the inning. Here comes Mortimer. 3 hits allowed in this inning and 6 runs coming in for the Pioneers. We'll see if Coach Mortimer goes somewhere else. As Jet Schwann, 1 for 1 with a hit by pitch and 2 runs scored, stands up for the Pioneers. Cade Queen, 2 for 2 on deck. And Trey Stenerson, 1 for 2 with a 2-run RBI single and a run scored, stands in the hole. Care, 66 pitches for the Cats as Jet Schwann gets ready to continue his day. This is the first time Powell's played in the early morning game, and well, not even early morning, it's 1 o'clock, but you know what I mean. It's the first game of the day, and it seems to be boding well for them as they scored 7 runs against Sheridan in the entire day 1 7 p.m. game, and then 9 runs against Casper in the day 2 7 p.m. game. As they're going to meet up here, umpires are. Don't know what's going on here. Well, whatever it was a short meeting, and we are ready to go. 66 pitches from Lane Care. Here's 67 is the first pitch to Jet Schwann. 1 for 1 today, the pitch. Misses away with the curve. Cade Queen, who is having himself a day, 2 for 2 on deck. Ball behind the back comes set. And the 1-0 to Schwann. Misses high, 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the 3rd inning brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours and Pal's vision is to advance to the final day of the state tournament and potentially a best-of-2 series. Lifted into deep left field. This could be trouble. It's off the wall. Here comes 1 run is going to score. Johnson rounds 3rd. And he is down, and it's a 2-run RBI double for Jet Schwann. Worstel comes in. Welch came in. Sorry, not Worstel. He came in earlier, and then massive 2-run bomb puts off of the wall. 2-run RBI double puts Pioneers up 9-0. Pigeon Change will tell you all about it for Douglas when we come back after this. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats and Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
It's a great time to check out the digital banking options at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union and skip the trip. Members who enroll in digital banking can make deposits remotely, check bank balances, transfer money between accounts, make loan payments, and use automatic bill pay options. You can even connect Quicken or QuickBooks to your Trona Valley digital banking accounts. Learn how digital banking with Trona Valley Federal Credit Union can make your life simpler. Stop in today. Member NCUA. Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
0-1 count to Cade Queen. Chase Hollard, your new pitcher, as he'll look Jet Schwan back to second. Holler, 30 innings pitched, 15 games pitched, 5 starts, 3-3 record, 1 save opportunity, and he was not able to get it. 34 hits, 36 runs, as that one misses. 1 ball, 1 strikes. 36 runs, 17 earned, 23 walks, 235 strikeouts, and a 3.967 ERA. The 1-1 to Jet Schwan, who is 2 for 2 today, misses 2 balls, 1 strike. Trey Stenerson, dangerous part of the lineup here for the Powell Pioneers, up next with that all-important 10th run standing in scoring position. There goes Schwan, tries to steal third, and they miss the tag. And Schwan steals third. Great job by Holler, though, to get the throw over there without committing a balk. As pointed out by someone to my right, swinging a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it's a straight switch. Lane Kerr now goes to third base. As Holler now, the pitcher. 2-2 to Cade Queen. Up high, 1 ball, or 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Runner on third, Jet Schwan. 2 down as 8 have come in for the Pioneers here in the top of the third, brought to you by UNTI Envision. The full count. Swing in a big foul ball. Almost crosses the street. Trey Stenerson stands on deck. He is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs and a single and a run scored. The full count to Queen. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Holler gets out of it. So 8 runs come in on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. And it's 9-0 Powell going into the Heritage, or going into the bottom of the third inning. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
I'm Kendall Roberts with the Wyoming Seatbelt Coalition. Whether your car is a classic car or a new one, buckle up every time. Buckle Up for Life, Wyoming.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Work to do if you're the Douglas Cats as we enter the bottom of the third, brought to you by UNTI Envision, where our vision is to improve yours. And Cade Queen back on the mound. And why wouldn't you? Only 33 pitches thrown. So he's done a good job here to get them to the bottom of the third and a 9-0 lead. And it'll be led off by the top of the order, Tegan Boysen. Struck out to begin the bottom of the first, and that's the only time he's seen Cade Queen. Queen, by the way, has allowed 1 hit and 2 strikeouts. 1 walk. First pitch to Boysen, misses away. 1 ball, no strikes. Last time it was a bases loaded situation for Douglas. You had Holler at third, Lepe at second, Lenzen at first. Tanner Johnson ended the inning by grounding out to the shortstop. 1-0 misses. 2 balls, no strikes. 9-0 lead for Powell on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. In 2 innings, they've already equaled their highest offensive output of the tournament. Swing and foul over the third base dugout that houses the Powell Pioneers. 2-1 count to Boysen. Here comes the pitch from Queen. Swing and a chopper right at the first baseman, and no one is there to cover the play. Legging out the single is Tegan Boysen. That's the second inning in a row that Douglas has been able to single to get someone on to begin the inning. That'll now bring up Caden Robertson, flew out to right field last time up. Defensive alignment for the Powell Pioneers. You've got Jet Schwan catching Cade Queen. Gibson at first, Wanalock at second, Johnson at short, Welch at third. We'll give you the outfield after the first pitch. Down low. 1 ball, no strikes. Cordes in left, Stenerson in center, Worstel in right. Nobody down. Runner on first. It's Tegan Boysen got there on the leadoff single. 1-0 on the way. Down low, 2 balls, no strikes. Queen comes set, and the 2-0. Swing and a chop foul over the third base line. 2-1. Queen now into the stretch, comes set, and the 2-1. Just misses high, 31 count to Caden Robertson. 0 for 1 today. Queen back on the bump. Checks the runner at first. That is Boyson. 3-1 on the way. And that's high for a 5-pitch walk. That'll now set up Lane Kerr. 8 runs come in for for Powell in the bottom of the third, brought to you by UNTI and Vision. Now Douglas trying to get some of their own. Boyson on second, Robertson on first for Lane Kerr. 0 for 1, flew out to center his first time up against Queen. First pitch. Swing and a fly ball into deep center field. Stannerson retreating back and makes a leaping attempt at the catch off the wall. Rounding first, headed for home is Boyson. And he will slide into home and break the 0 on the scoreboard for Douglas. Kerr with the RBI double. Puts Robertson on third. Nobody down, and now that'll bring up Chase Holler, who singled and reached third last time up. First pitch to Holler, the new pitcher, by the way. Catches the inside part of the zone for strike 1. So the Cats get 1 in the UNTI inversion third inning. 0-1 on the way. To Holler. Curveball hits for strike 2. 0-2 count. Pitcher's count for Cade Queen. A windup. And the pitch just misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Still pitcher's count for Queen against Chase Holler. He's 1 for 1 today. Cameron Spence stands on deck, and Luis Lepe in the hole as that one ricochets off of the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Queen steps and deals the 2-2. Swing and a chopper in the gap. Whoa, what a grab by Johnson at short. Throw to first. That one gets away from the first baseman. This is going to bring in 2 for the Cats. Headed for third is Holler. Robertson scores. Kerr comes around to score on the error. And Holler gets a single but advances on the air. 9-3 as Coach Porters now comes out, wants to have a conversation. Nobody down. That'll now bring up Cameron Spence. Brock Johnson with an amazing stop at short. Tried to throw the runner out at first, but Gibson could not bring it in. So it's a single and an error that moves Holler over to third. And it's a 6-run ball game. Here come Douglas. Queen now with 47 pitches faces off against Cameron Spence. Big opportunity here for Spence. Nobody down. A lot open in the playbook. You could sacrifice, fly this thing. You could do a whole bunch of things. First pitch to Spence. Ambushes up the middle into center field. RBI single for Cameron Spence. He continues his hot streak. 5 RBIs yesterday. He picks up his first just now. Here's Luis Lepe. 0 for 1, reached on an error. Malachi Lennon on deck. Cash Lenzen in the hole. First pitch to Lepe. Ball 1. It is a 9-4 game on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Queen still looking for his first out. This is away. 2 balls, no strikes to Luis Lepe. Well, this is game 1 of a doubleheader, day 4 at the 2023 Single A State Tournament. Torrington and Cody will play in the 4 o'clock game later on today. Our pregame show starts at 3:45. 2-1 count to Luis Lepe. Showing bunt. Pulls it back. Now shows bunt again. Pulls it away. Throw goes for second. Gets away, and that's going to roll into center field. And the runner heads for third. And that hit him as the throw comes in, and he's safe. Spence takes off on a stolen base to second, reaches on an error. And a 2-2 count for Lepe. Runner 90 feet away, nobody down. Queen gonna have to take a deep breath. 1 out at a time, the 2-2 on the way. Curveball misses away, full count. Lepe reached on an error. 3-2 on the way. Walked him. Full count walk, and there's runners on the corners. .53 pitches thrown by Cade Queen. Still a 5-run lead for Powell, but runners on the corners. And nobody down for Malachi Lennon. 0 for 1 today. First pitch to Lennon misses low for ball 1. Queen now comes set. Runner goes for second. That's Lepe. And that's taken for a strike. They're going to give it second base. So you've got Spence at third, Lepe at second. And a 1-1 count to Malachi Lennon. Nobody down. The pitch. Misses away low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Heat going up a little bit here in Sheridan, and the heat being turned on Powell right now. 2-1 on the way. Finds the zone right down the middle for a ballerina count, 2-2. Comes set. And the 2-2 on the way. Chopper at the third baseman. Brought in by Welch. So the first gets past Gibson. Here comes Spence. Here comes Lepe. That ball rolled into right field. And it's a 2-run error. Give the 2 RBIs to Lennon. Spence and Lepe both come in, and it's a 3-run game. 6 runs coming in for Powell here in the bottom of the third. Here's Cash Lenzen. He worked a walk last time up, was stranded on first. Four errors today so far by Powell. First pitch, that one goes right up the middle. Getting the wave around is Lennon. And he puts on the brakes. Ball's back in the infield, and they'll hold him at the corner. And now here is the bottom of the order, Tanner Johnson. It'll be the 9th batter now in the 3rd. And the tying run at the plate for the Cats. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. Tegan Boysen, who led off the inning with a single, came around and scored, stands on deck. 0-1 on the way. Just misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tanner Johnson. Cade Queen, 61 pitches thrown by him. Still looking for the first out. 1-1 on the way. Swing. That one goes up the center. Taken in by the second baseman, and he bobbles the ball around. And the runner comes in. Lennon comes in. Tanner Johnson is going to reach on an error. And the tying run is on. 9-7, nobody down. And the wheels have come off for Powell. They've got to get it back on the wagon if they want to play tomorrow. This Douglas team is hot right now. They were down 9-0 coming into this inning. Bunt laid down and foul. 0-1 counts. Tegan Boysen, single to start this 3rd inning. Set and the 0-1. This one liner right at the 3rd baseman. Throw to second to get the double play. No! They call him out, or they call him safe. So that's 1 down. Johnson at short tried to apply the throw over to double him up. Great catch by Welch. But Johnson foot was off the bag. It's 1 down. Nobody on. Umpires are going to talk to each other. Johnson saying his foot was on the bag. We'll see. This would be a hard one to overturn, I would imagine. And they're calling him safe. So, 1 out, runners on 1st and 2nd. I'll now bring up Caden Robertson, who worked a 5-pitch walk last time up. Ethan Welch with a heck of a play over at 3rd. .65 pitches thrown by Queen. Here's 66. High for ball 1. .1-0 on the way. This is inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Lane Kerr stands on deck. Chase Holler in the hole. .2-0 on the way. Just misses low for ball 3. So 3-0 count. Queen's got to get back in this count right now. Come set, 3-0. Misses low. That'll move Lenzen over to 3rd, Johnson over to 2nd. Now bases loaded for Lane Kerr. He hit a double last time up, scored a run, came around and scored himself. Part of this 7-run inning. The go-ahead run stands on first. for Douglas. 3-0 on the way. Misses low, ball one. We officially have ourselves a track meet. 1-0 coming from Cade Queen to Care. Up high and in, 2 balls, no strikes. Still a 2-run lead for Powell. The 2-0 on the way. Catches the zone for strike one. .71 pitches thrown by Cade Queen in this game. The 2-1 on the way. Up high, almost got a piece of Care. But a great grab by Schwann to save the run. Lenzen could have easily come home if that got past him. Nowhere to put him. Bases loaded, 3-1. Swing and a chopper at the third baseman off of the glove of Welch. Here comes the tying run. And a 1-out, 2-run reach on an error. 2 RBIs for Care, and we are tied at 9. Unbelievable comeback here by Douglas. Here's Chase Holler with 1 down, and runners on first and second. First pitch in there for strike one. Holler 1 for 1 with the RBI single earlier in the third. A 1-0 on the way. Misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 18 combined runs between these two teams. 8 of them coming for Powell in the top of the third. All 9 coming for Douglas in the bottom of the third. 1-1. Misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cameron Spence stands on deck. Comes set. The 2-1 on the way. Misses low, 3-1. Runners on first and second. You've got Robertson on second. Care on first. 3-1 on the way. Down low, and the bases are loaded yet again. Cameron Spence, who hit an RBI single, now stands on deck. Big opportunity for him to put the Cats on top. Pitching change, though, coming up for Powell. We'll tell you all about it when we come back after this. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life, Wyoming.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
I'm Officer Kevin Malatesta, Public Information Officer for the Cheyenne Police Department. Cheyenne Police Department, for the May mobilization, is really looking for people who aren't seatbelted in their cars. It's a secondary violation in Wyoming, but as we make traffic stops for speeding, cell phones, whatever it may be, we're going to be looking to make sure that people have their seatbelts on. As we've gone over, seatbelts do save lives, and way too many people in Wyoming aren't wearing them. We want to make sure that people get home, get home safely, get to see their families again. So if they're involved in a car accident and that seatbelt is on, there's a much higher likelihood of that person making it through that accident, making it through without injuries even. When we have crashes without seatbelts, the consequences are much more severe.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a...
I'm Officer Kevin Malatesta, Public Information Officer for the Cheyenne Police Department. Cheyenne Police Department for the May mobilization is really looking for people who aren't seatbelted in their cars. It's a secondary violation in Wyoming, but as we make traffic stops for speeding, cell phones, whatever it may be, we're going to be looking to make sure that people have their seatbelts on. As we've gone over, seatbelts do save lives, and way too many people in Wyoming aren't wearing them. We want to make sure that people get home safely, get to see their families again. So if they're involved in a car accident and that seatbelt is on, there's a much higher likelihood of that person making it through that accident, making it through without injuries even. When we have crashes without seatbelts, the consequences are much more severe.
Sorry to cut that ad break a little bit short, but it's going to be Trey Stenerson coming in for the Powell Pioneers. Bases loaded for Douglas, as it'll be Trey Stenerson and then Cameron Spence, though, the man to lead it off. 1 for 2 with an RBI single. And he's shown some power throughout this tournament. What a comeback by Douglas. Bases loaded for Spence. Stenerson lifts the leg. First pitch from him. Outside, ball 1. Strikeout Vicodum back in the second, and then part of this third, an RBI single, and came around to score. A 1-0 misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Spence hit that 3-run shot to end Lovell's season. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Would love to drive in the go-ahead run here for the Cats. 2-1 on the way. Swing and a fly ball into left field. Douglas is going to get 1 run in. Here comes a second. They may even get 3. Ball is bobbled by Cordes in left field. Here comes the 3rd run, and it's a 3-run RBI double by Cameron Spence. And now Louis Lepe with a runner in scoring position. Makes it 12-9 Douglas. First pitch to Lepe misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. A 1-0 on the way. There goes Spence. Throw by Schwann. That did not get him in time, and Spence is in with a stolen base to third. Two balls, no strikes to Luis Lepe. And the pitch. Chopper down the first base line. Eyeing the runner back to third was Gibson, and he'll tag first for out number 1. Here's Malachi Lennon, who reached on an error and came around and scored. That error, by the way, brought in 2 runs. (2-0). First pitch finds the zone to Lennon for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1 count. This is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Chopper at the third base line. Welch throws to first and got him for out number 3. He jumped up, made the catch, made sure he landed on the bag. But 12 runs come in for the Douglas Cats. We got a new ball game heading into the fourth. This is the end of the UNTI Envision third inning. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Powell find themselves down by 3 as we enter the top of the fourth inning. First pitch to Trey Stenerson. 2 balls, no strikes to the power hitter. And the pitch. Curveball drops in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Haller comes set. And the 2-1 on the way. Swing and a fly ball into center field. That is caught on the run by Tegan Boyson for out number 1. I'll bring up Aiden Wanalock. Popped out to the shortstop last time up and grounded out to the first baseman back to end the first. Haller beginning his first full inning in relief. The first pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1 nearly took a piece of Wanalock's cleat with him. This is an elimination game. Winner, they will play on the final day of the state tournament. The loser will see their season end here in Sheridan this afternoon. 2-0 count. And will go down as one of the top 4 teams in the Single A division in Wyoming in 2023. 2-0 on the way. This is up high. 3 balls, no strikes. Haller comes set. And the 3-0. Misses away, and a 4-pitch walk by Wanalock gets him on. That'll now bring up Ryan Cortez. Came around and scored back in that third. The pitch. Taken inside for ball 1. Dalton Worstel stands on deck, and Jacob Gibson stands in the hole. Runner at first is Wanalock. Haller comes set, the 1-0. Catches the inside part of the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on. Top of the fourth, Powell down by 3 after a 12-run bottom of the third. Swing and a miss from for Cortez. 1-2 count to Ryan Cortez. Wanalock on first. Holler, though, trying to get his second out of this inning. 1-2, throw back to first. He dives in. He's back, no problem. A 1-2. Up high, and it's a knotted count at 2. Runner at first is Wantalak. Worked a 4-pitch walk. Trailing 12-9 to Douglas right now. 2-2 on the way. Runner goes. Swing and a foul ball, and we'll do it all over again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Checks the runner at first. Comes set. And the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball into center left field. That is going to be caught by Luis Lepe, who ranges over and makes the grab for out number 2. So that's 2 down for Dalton Wurstel. He's 1 for 2, a single, and came around and scored back in that 3rd inning. Runner on first is Wanalock. And the pitch misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 4th. 1 on, 2 down. The 1-0. Catches the inside part of the zone towards the knees on Dalton Wurstel. Holler with the 1-1. Swing and a fly ball into right field. Spence comes in, makes the grab. And that's the inning. So no runs come in. No hits, 1 walk. 12-9. Douglas going into the bottom of the 4th inning. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with a fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy. I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Off to the bottom of the 4th. Douglas leads it 12-9 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As we enter the 4th inning, it'll be the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up for the Cats as Trey Stenerson comes out for his first full inning of relief. Cash Lenzen to lead things off. First pitch to Lenzen, misses inside to the left-hander for ball 1. Lenzen got a single and came around and scored part of that massive inning for Douglas. The 1-0 on the way. Swing and a liner right at the second baseman, Welch, who makes a diving grab for out number 1. Reset the defensive alignment for the Powell Pioneers after the pitching change. It's Schwann catching Stenerson, Gibson still at first, Welch at second, Brock Johnson at short, Cade Queen at third, Cordes in left, Wanalock in center, and Wurstel in right. Here's Tanner Johnson. 0 for 2 on the day. Ground to the shortstop and reached on an error. First pitch. Curveball misses just away. 1 ball, no strikes. Tegan Boysen due up for the Douglas team. The 1-0 on the way. Thought about that one, but it's low. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th in a 3-run game with Douglas leading. 2-0 on the way. Swinging a fly ball into left field. Retreating back is Cordes with a diving catch. Oh my goodness. Going airborne and bringing that one in. Are you kidding me? Ryan Cordes. Wow, 2 down, and the defensive leather coming out for the Powell Pioneers here in the bottom of the 4th. Here comes Tegan Boysen. 1 for 3 as he swings and misses at the first one. Well, Powell trying to right the ship and put a 0 up on the board, much like Douglas did in the top of the 4th. 0-1. Stenerson nearly gets him. Getting out of the way was Boysen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stenerson comes set. And the 1-1. Misses away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stenerson comes set. And the 2-1. Up high. 3-1 count coming to Boysen. Three-1 on the way. Swing and a miss at some inside heat to load the count. Full count offering. Swing and a slow roller down the first base line and foul. Boysen needs to be careful. He picked that one up before that was called a foul ball, and now the umpires are going to have a discussion about this. I think that's going to be an interference on Boysen. He picked that up before it was declared foul. So we'll see what the call is here. Powell's gathering on infield. We'll see what happens here. This could be interesting. And they called an out. So that's going to do it. So nobody comes in. It's still a 3-run game going into the 5th. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Eight, 9, and leadoff hitters due up for Powell in a game that they have to win to keep their state championship aspirations alive, and they trail by 3. Jacob Gibson will lead things off. Got a sacrifice RBI last time up. First pitch from Holler in there for strike 1. Ethan Welch stands on deck, and then Brock Johnson in the hole. If he can get to the top of the order, that'd be big. 0-1, swing and pops that one up into foul territory. Catcher and third baseman come over, and it's going to be caught by Care for out number 1. Here comes Welch. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single and a stolen base and a run scored. And then you got Brock Johnson standing on deck. Nobody on. 1 down. Here in the top of the 5th. Pitch from Care. Inside, almost unbuttons the jersey of Ethan Welch for ball 1. One-0 on the way. Swing and a chopper lifted to the third baseman. Care throws across in time for out number 2. I'll now bring up Brock Johnson with 2 down. Johnson 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. Chet Schwann on deck, Cade Queen in the hole. First pitch to Johnson. Curveball taken for strike 1. Schwann up next, Queen in the hole. Schwann last time up hit that 2-run RBI double. The 0-1 to Johnson. This is inside with some heat. 1 ball, 1 strike. Winner of this game will play tomorrow, no matter what kind of situation that would be is still to be determined. The 1-1 misses away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Situation for the winner of this game would be if Cody wins, they would play in a best-of-2 series, so to speak, against the Cody Cubs. If Torrington beats Cody in our 4 o'clock game, as the 2-1 misses, 3 balls, 1 strike to Brock Johnson, then it would be Torrington versus the winner of this game, and the winner would play Cody in a single state championship game tomorrow at 1:30. 3-1 on the way. Swing and a fly ball into right field, and that one will be caught by the first baseman, Tanner Johnson, for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for the Cats as they have a 12-9 lead going into the bottom of the 5th. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve Uintah County residents. Visit our website today, uintahcountycd.com.
I buckle up because there's been too many fatalities around our house where somebody would have survived if they'd been wearing their seatbelt.
I definitely wear my seatbelt to keep him safe.
I wear it just for safety.
I buckle up because my mom makes me.
I buckle up to set a good example for my kids and to make sure they stay safe.
Getting home safe to my family.
I buckle up because it keeps me safe.
Go Pups, buckle up!
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Bottom of the 5th, and the score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, it's Douglas 12, Powell 9 in this elimination game. Winner will play in the final day of the state tournament, as it'll be the heart of the order 2, 3, 4 hitters. Caden Robertson will lead things off 0 for 1 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. Steps in as Stenerson will go back out for inning number 2. First pitch to Robertson, way outside from the righty. 1-0 count. Lane Kerr, who reached on an error and brought in 2, part of a 3 RBI day for him. The 1-0 on the way. Swing and a ground ball at Johnson. Gathers it in, throws to first, in time for out number 1. That'll now bring up Lane Kerr. 1 for 3. Reached on an error. He scored 2. 3 RBIs for Kerr with Chase Haller on deck. Cameron Spence in the hole. The pitch. Off-speed curve that stays up in the air. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 on the way. Ripped at the third baseman, in and out of the glove of Queen. Fire over to first, in time for out number 2. Cade Queen with a great recovery there. I'll now bring up Chase Haller with 2 down. Haller last time up worked a walk, came around and scored. 2 for 2 with singles and a stolen base and an RBI. 2-run score. First pitch to Haller. Beautiful pitch right down the middle for ball 1. Stenerson coming in relief of Cade Queen. The 0-1 on the way. Beautiful breaking ball. Started inside and worked its way back in. 0-2 count to Haller. And the pitch. Curveball nearly takes a little bit of Haller with him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on with Cameron Spence on deck. The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball flared into right field, and that'll drop for a foul ball. It'll stay 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 2 down for the Cats here. Bottom of the 5th. If you are the Powell Pioneers, you need to get something in the 6th and get out of this scoreless. Swing and a miss, and that's what they do. 1-2-3 inning for Trey Stenerson. And it's a 3-run lead for the Cats going into the 6th. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Get a degree or certification, earn your high school GED, get job skills, become CPR certified, or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Back at the Union broadcast booth, and if it's going to happen for Powell, it needs to happen soon, and a great opportunity here as they have the 2-3-4 batters, Schwann, Queen, and Stenerson in the top of the 6th. Haller will start the inning. First pitch to Schwann. Down low in the dirt for a ball. Schwann with a double and a single and a hit by pitch for a 2-for-2 game for him today. First pitch to Schwann after the 1-0, taken inside, and it's a quick 2-0 count to Schwann. Base runners needed for the Pioneers. Came in here as one of the top teams in the state, one of the favorites to win the whole thing. The 2-0. Misses up high, 3-0 count. Haller with the 3-0 to Schwann. Fastball taking for the 3-1. Cade Queen stands on deck. And then Trey Stenerson in the hole. Big bats for the Pioneers. 3-1 coming from Haller. Swing and a fly ball into deep right field, and that is going to be caught just shy of the track by Spence for a loud out number 1. Here comes Cade Queen, 1 for 1 with a strike, or 2 for 3 rather, with a strikeout. Struck out to end the third inning. First pitch to Queen. Curveball finds the zone for strike 1. Stenderson on deck, Wanalock in the hole. Holler comes set. And the 0-1. Misses away, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 to Cade Queen. Another foul ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Fouled that one back to stay alive. 1 down, nobody on. Top of the 6th. Powell in an elimination game, trailing Douglas 12-9. Comes set. And the 1-2. Up high and in, and it knots up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 42 pitches thrown by Chase Holler. Nobody on. 1 down, top of the 6th. 2-2 on the way. Up high, and it's a full count. Queen. 2 for 3 with a strikeout, and the 3-2. Got him. So Queen reaches on a hit by pitch. And that'll now bring up Trey Stenderson. 1 for 3 today with an RBI single and a run scored. That came part of that 8-run third inning for the Pioneers. Here's the pitch to Queen, or to Stenderson. Check swing down right field, and that'll go foul. So 0-1 to Stenderson. Aid Wanalock on deck. Ryan Cortez in the hole. Stenderson with the 0-1. Check swing. And he didn't go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes set from Holler. The 1-1. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Comes set. 2-1 on the way. Taken low, 3 balls, 1 strike. Douglas on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 3-1 on the way, and that got him. So back-to-back hit batters, and here comes Coach Mortimer. We'll see if this is it for Holler. 1 down, runners at first and second. The tying run at the plate. And Wanalock will be the next man up. 0 for 2 with a 4-pitch walk last time he was up. And now Mortimer leaves Chase Holler out there. Here comes Wanalock. Powell led this game by 9 at one point, and then Douglas got all 12 of their runs back at the bottom of that third inning, brought to you by UNTI and Vision. 1 down, 2 on for Aiden Wanalook. Holler, first pitch to Wanalock. Misses away just barely for a ball. Comes set. And the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball into right field, and that is going to be caught by Spence. Advancing to third, though, is Cade Queen. So 2 down and a runner at third for Ryan Cortez. So 2 down, 2 on. Keep an eye on that runner at first, Stenerson. Runner on third is Queen. Pitch gets away, and here comes Queen, and he'll score. Runner advances to second at the same time. One and 0 to Ryan Cortez. Next pitch to Holler, from Holler, misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Dalton Worstel stands on deck. Pitch to Cortez. Catches the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. (12-10). Douglas on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2-1 on the way. Swinging and a fly ball, foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second is Trace Stenerson. 2-2 on the way. Inside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Douglas convinced that was a strikeout. (3-2) count. Pitch. Swing and a fly ball popped up into left field. Lepe comes in, makes the grab for out number 3. 1 comes in for the Powell Pioneers. And it's a 2-run game going into the bottom of the 6th. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
They say the 3 most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Here's the Single A West Pitcher of the Year, Brock Johnson, coming in the bottom of the 6th. As he will come in a 2-run deficit. So he's going to try to put a 0 up on that scoreboard against the 5, 6, 7 batters. Spence, Lepe, and Lennon as he comes in. 2-run lead for Douglas as Cam Spence comes in. 2 for 3, a single, a double, and a strikeout for Spence as he enters his fourth at-bat, or fourth plate appearance. First pitch, fastball low for ball 1. Johnson, ball in front of his face, now steps, and the 1-0. Swung on and fouled that one. 1-1 counts. A 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball misses way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah. 2-1 on the way. Misses inside. 31 counts to Cameron Spence. Welsh back at third, Queen at short. As the fastball misses, and it's a leadoff walk for the Cats. Here comes Luis Lepe. 0-4-2. Walked, reached on an error, and grounded to the first baseman. First pitch to Lepe. Catch the inside part of the zone for strike 1 to the left-hander. Johnson comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a liner right back towards the second baseman. Throw to first, and they're going to double him easily. Spence stood in between first and second, just frozen with how quickly that happened. And it's an out. I'll now bring up Malachi Lennon. 0 for 3, popped out to the shortstop, reached on an error, and grounded out to the third baseman last time up. First pitch in there for a strike. Johnson, the 0-1. Down in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson, the junior. 2-time single A West pitcher of the year. Down low, 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls, 1 strike on Malachi Lennon.
2-1 to Lennon. Swing and lined up the center as Lennon takes the speed of the pitch and turns it back onto itself. And a 2-out single for Lennon. I'll bring up Cash Lenzen. He is 1 for 2 with a walk, a run scored, a single, and a line out to the second baseman.
He steps in with a runner at first base and 2 out.
And the pitch. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Comes center around the belt, the 0-1. Swing and pops that one into shallow left field, and that is caught by Cortez for out number 3. So 1 hit, but nothing coming in. It's a 2-run lead for Douglas. Powell down to their last chance to keep their season alive. You're tuned in to the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on MyLocalRadio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Tegan Boyson is going to come in for the save opportunity here in the top of the 7th. 3 1/3 for Holler. No hit ball. As it'll be the bottom of the order. 79, Worstel, Gibson, and Welch due up for the Powell Pioneers, needing 3 runs to take the lead 2 to keep this game going to the bottom of the 7th. 12-10, Douglas on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Winner of this game will get to play for the final day of the 2023 Single A State Tournament. The loser, their season will come to an end, and they will go down as one of the top 4 teams in the 2023 Single A Wyoming season. Boyson coming in now. See if that will change things in this game, or if the Pioneers will get a chance here. Aiden Greenwald is in the on deck circle. So it looks like it's going to be Worstel then Greenwald. Here comes Dalton Worstel. Right fielder today, Worstel. 1 for 3, a single and 2 flyouts to right field. Season on the line. Here we go. First pitch from Worstel finds a strike. Boyson with the 1-0. This one lined past Lennon, and the leadoff man is on for the Pioneers. Here's Aiden Greenwald getting his first at-bat of the game. Coming off of the bench. Call that an error on Lennon. Here's Greenwald. First pitch. Inside for ball 1. Comes set around the belt. The 1-0 on the way. Misses low. 2 balls, no strikes to Greenwald. Boyson comes set, and the lefty comes home, the 2-0. Low and inside, 3-0 count to Greenwald. Boyson comes set, 3-0. Catches the inside corner for strike 1. Three balls, 1 strike to Greenwald. Boyson with the pitch. Down in the dirt, and the tying run is on for Powell. I'll now bring up Ethan Welch. Time is called by Mortimer. We'll see what will result here. The 9, 1, and 2 batters would be due up in the bottom of the 7th for the Douglas Cats if we get there. Greenwald, and they lift him for a pitch runner. No, he isn't. He just went to go talk with Coach for a minute. And now here is Boyson going to face off with Ethan Welch. Worstel reached on an error. Actually, I'm going to call that a single. Game changer called an error. I think it was a single. Greenwald reaches on a walk. First pitch to Welch. Low and outside. Ball one. Brock Johnson on deck. Jet Schwann in the hole. Nobody down, 2 on. Boyson checks and the 1-0 on the way. That one bounces in, 2 balls, no strikes. Boyson coming in here, trying to send Douglas to the semifinals, but a dangerous part of the lineup coming up for Powell, and they're 1 ball away from seeing that deadly top of the order with bases loaded. Boyson comes set. The 3-0. Missed inside. Bases are loaded. Nobody down, and here comes Brock Johnson. He's 0 for 2 with 2 walks and 2 runs scored. And the go-ahead run on for the Pioneers, the tying run in scoring position in the form of Aiden Greenwald at second. First pitch to Johnson down low. 1 ball, no strikes. Welch on first, Greenwald on second. He's the tying run. Worstel on third. Boyson comes out of the stretch. Lefty to righty, 1-0. Takes it for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnson. The 1-1 on the way. Up high, breaking ball that just floated up there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2-1, nobody down. Top of 7th, Powell trails by 2. Swing and a chopper at the second baseman. He drops it. Throw to first is in time, but they're going to get one of those runs back. So it's a RBI sacrifice, make it a 1-run game with 1 down. So 12-11 with runners on second and third, tying run 90 feet away. Here's Jet Schwann. Schwann having a good game here. 2 for 3. First pitch to Schwann. Gate taken for a strike. K. Queen stands on deck. Trey Stenerson in the hole. 1 down, runners in scoring position. 1-0. Low, and immediately Schwann tells Greenwald hold at third. 12-11 the pitch. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Boyson comes set. 2-1 on the way home. Misses low, gets away from Lenzen. And Schwann says stay. K. Queen stands on deck. They're going to say it hit Schwann, so now it's bases loaded for K. Queen with 1 out. So Schwann gets on. Douglas by 1. Bases loaded for Powell. 1 down. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch to Queen. That one bounces in. 1-0 count. Stenerson stands on deck. Wanalock in the hole. 1-0 on the way. High, 2 balls, no strikes. We are 45 minutes away from the scheduled start of our next game. 2-0 on the way. Taken outside, 3-0 counts. Boyson has to get a strike here or it'll be a tie game. Nowhere to put him. The 3-0 to Queen. Taken down low and this game's tied. K. Queen walks it with the bases loaded, and it's 12-12. Trey Stenerson, now the infield comes in. We're going to talk things over. Stenerson has shown some power this tournament. 1 down, everybody full. Top of the 7th. Season on the line for both of these teams, and you couldn't ask for anything more. Stenerson now into the batter's box. 1 for 3 with an 2-run RBI single. First pitch to Stenerson. Taken for a strike. Wanalock stands on deck in the 0-1. Thought about offering for that one, and it's called a strike 2. The 0-2 from Boyson to Stenerson. Misses away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 12 all on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. 1 down. Swinging a fly ball deep left field. And Lepe makes the catch, tagging up at third and heading home. And the throw at third is going to go wide. And in that time, Powell takes the lead. He scores Welch on a sacrifice RBI. Ball was bobbled. They thought they had Schwann at third. And now in Wanalock to try to give the Powell Pioneers an insurance run. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Wanalock flew out to right last time. First pitch taken for ball 1 away. Down by 3 at one point, now lead by 1. The corner, runner on the corners, pitch outside, 2-0 count. Standing on deck is Ryan Cortez. Wanalock worked a 4-pitch walk back in the 4th. He's flown out to right, popped out to shortstop, and grounded out to the first baseman. 2-0. Inside, 3-0 count. Powell get 3 in. Three-0 on the way. Down low, and the bases are loaded once again. And Ryan Cortez will mean that the Pioneers have batted through the order. First pitch to Cortez. Misses away, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 on the way. Taken outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Bases loaded once again. Schwann on third, Queen on second, Wanalock on first. The pitch. Inside part of the zone for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Bases loaded. Pioneers lead by 1 now. 2-1. Misses away. 31 count. Coming to Cortez, the left fielder. 3-1 on the way. Finds the zone, full count. Runners are going to be moving on this next pitch no matter what. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. But Powell takes the lead. We'll see what happens. We're tuned into the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming. We're going to keep it right here. We don't want to risk missing any of this. 13-12 on an inning that brought in the 3 runs they needed to take the lead. And Brock Johnson goes back out there. Threw less than 15 pitches his first time. And ideally, if you are Powell, you want to keep him under 30. He can come back tomorrow to pitch in a championship situation if he's under 30. As it sits right now, Brock Johnson is at 13 pitches. By the way, Trey Stenerson only pitched 30 as well. So Stenerson can come back. Johnson currently at 13 pitches. According to this, 15 of Stenerson's 30 pitches landed for strikes. 7 of Brock's 13 has landed for strikes as well. So Stenerson can come back tomorrow. Johnson can come back tomorrow if he can do this in 17 pitches. It'll be the four, the 5, 6, 7 batters. So Cameron Spence, excuse me. No, take that. It'll be Tanner Johnson. It'll be 9, 1, and 2 batters for the Cats. Johnson with a new 1-run lead on the line for the win. Tanner Johnson, he is 0 for 3 today. Reached on an error, came around and scored as part of that 12-run third inning. Brock Johnson versus Tanner Johnson. Righty versus righty. The pitch. First one in there for strike 1. Brock has 16 pitches to work with in order to be eligible to come back tomorrow. The 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss at a fastball for strike 2. Johnson to Johnson, righty to righty, the 0-2. Swing and pops that one up. Queen retreats back into the shallow center field grass, makes the catch for out number 1. 1 down as Tegan Boyson will come up. New pitcher on record for the Douglas Cats. He was thrown out on interference. He was the one that, as the foul ball went down the first base line, it was never yelled foul. 1 down, nobody on for Boyson. First pitch. Down low for ball 1. 16 pitches thrown by Brock Johnson as he throws the next one. 1-0 finds the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a chopper right back to Johnson. Throw to first in time for out number 2. And the Cats down to their final outs. And it's Caden Robertson. 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a run scored. Fly out to right field and ground out to the shortstop. First pitch. Taken inside. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 on the way. Finds the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 20 pitches thrown by Johnson. The 1-1 on the way. Up high, 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 on the way. Up high, 31 counts. Johnson with the 3-1 on the way. Call for a strike 2. Robertson thought he was gone. But they called a strike, and now a full count offering down to their final strike. Big opportunity. Johnson with the 3-2. Inside, timed run is on for the Cats. .24 pitches thrown by Johnson. 2 down. Here comes Kerr. 1 for 4, a double, reach on an error, fly out to center field, and a round out to third as the first pitch hits for strike 1 from Brock Johnson. The 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2, and quickly Lane Kerr and the Douglas Cats down to their final strike. Johnson with 4 more pitches to work with before he goes over the 30 mount. The 0-2. Inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner takes off for second. They'll let him have it. Tying run in scoring position. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnson comes set. The 1-2. Swinging and a fly ball into right field, and we'll do it all over again. Schwan goes out there to talk with Johnson in a 1-2 count. 29 pitches thrown by Brock. One ball, 2 strikes. Big pitch coming. Johnson comes set. The 1-2. Up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's 30 for Johnson. Comes set. The 2-2. Offered strike, and that's it! Johnson gets the win. 31 pitches thrown, and the Powell Pioneers pull off the comeback, and they're going to play for a state championship tomorrow. Your final score, it is Powell 13, Douglas 12. We'll be back right after this with the post-game show. You're tuned into the 2023 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com, presented by Buckle Up for Life Wyoming.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
I'm Officer Kevin Malatesta, Public Information Officer for the Cheyenne Police Department. Cheyenne Police Department for the May mobilization is really looking for people who aren't seatbelted in their cars. It's a secondary violation in Wyoming, but as we make traffic stops for speeding, cell phones, whatever it may be, we're going to be looking to make sure that people have their seatbelts on. As we've gone over, seatbelts do save lives, and way too many people in Wyoming aren't wearing them. We want to make sure that people get home safely, get to see their families again. So if they're involved in a car accident and that seatbelt is on, there's a much higher likelihood of that person making it through that accident, making it through without injuries even. When we have crashes without seatbelts, the consequences are much more severe.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uinta County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
Wow, what a game. Your Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. The final score, it is Powell 13, Douglas 12. Powell will move on to the final day of the state tournament. The win goes to Brock Johnson, 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and it was the one to end it. Brock Johnson goes 31 pitches, Cade Queen 81, Trace Anderson goes 30. So that is how that one goes. Johnson gets the win, but unfortunately he goes 31 pitches, which means he is not able to come back tomorrow. So that makes things really interesting for tomorrow for the Powell Pioneers. Leading things offensively, you had 3 RBIs from Trey Stannerson with 1 hit, 1 run, and 3 at-bats. So what a great job by the Powell Pioneers, pull off a comeback. Powell score up 9-0, 12 scored by Douglas in the bottom of the third, and then Powell able to get the 4 runs they need to get the win. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Moving on to our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And, man, it's hard to go with it anything else, but Brock Johnson with a clutch strikeout to end the game. He gets our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. Time for the Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. What do we like? Well, Trace Stenderson, clutch position. They needed their big power hitter to come through, and he does. Gets 3 RBIs, including the one that puts Powell into the final day of the state tournament. That's going to do it for coverage of Game 1. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to catch Coach Borders as we have to get ready for Game 2 coming up. We'll be on the air at 3:45 for that one coming up. It'll be Cody and Torrington. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys at 3:45 for Game number 2. Thank you so much and take care.
The proceeding has been a own production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.